From the trunk of a Tesla to her family in Lake Elsinore tonight, the body of teen homicide victim Celeste Rivas Hernandez has been released by the LA Medical Examiner. That development means the coroner has completed the autopsy and lab test in the case and likely has determined the cause of death.
And I found myself with some strong thoughts and questions about the narrative we've been given. I want to be clear up front. These are my personal thoughts and opinions based on the information I've seen. I'm not here to make definitive accusations, but rather to open up a discussion and explore some of the aspects of this case that just don't sit right with me. One of the details that constantly puzzles me is the setup involving the car and the location of Rivas' body. We hear that he was on tour, and his car was allegedly stolen from his house in another city. Then Rivas' body was found outside his California home, or at least very close by. I find myself wondering, could someone truly be so careless or even so unintelligent as to orchestrate a scenario where their own stolen car from a previous residence is linked to a body found near their current home? To me, that raises a significant question about whether this was truly his doing or if something else was at play. The idea of the car being stolen from one place, driven to another city where he now lives, and then a body being placed nearby just feels like a very elaborate and perhaps deliberately misleading series of events. It makes me personally consider the possibility that this could have been a setup. Now, I do want to address another sensitive point. Regardless of anything else, the age difference between him and Riva is a critical issue. If the allegations about her age are true, then absolutely there needs to be accountability for that. There are laws in place to protect young people, and those laws should be upheld. That's a separate but equally important conversation. However, moving back to the broader picture, I've also found myself questioning the actions and reactions of Rivas' family in the aftermath. It's a deeply painful situation for any family, but I've personally wondered about certain aspects, such as the timing and nature of fundraising efforts. When you combine that with the very public placement of Rivas' body, it leads me to consider if there might have been other motivations or individuals involved beyond the obvious. It just makes me think about what could be driving certain narratives or actions. I can't help but feel that there's more to this story than meets the eye, and that someone might be trying to frame or implicate him. The alleged circumstances surrounding the car and the body's discovery just seem a bit too convenient, almost staged, if we consider it from a different angle. Again, these are my personal opinions and theories. I'm really interested to hear what all of you think.